Yo, it's your boy King Kobra35 back out here with another e-bike adventure. Heading out from there at Costa Mesa, heading out to the area of Westminster or Orange County, California, all the way around, y'all. We never know what we're going to see. We never know what's going to go on. We never know what's going to be happening. Anywhere where we go, we just don't know what's going to be, what anything is going to go on. We don't even know who we're going to see or what we're going to see or, you know, who we can run into or what we can run into. But overall, we hope to make our destination safely. We don't get no accidents, no mishaps, no tragedy. Nothing causes good mixed accidents or tragedy or any kind of chaos at all. And just pray to God, you know, that we can make our destination safely every day that we do a bike ride, whatever we do, you know, out here. Amen. For the guy up above, for everything, thank him for everything he does. Whoever's sick in the kingdom, we hope you get well soon. Whoever's well in the kingdom, we hope you stay well. There we go. You get like 2 amens in there, you know. Let's get you guys flip around on the ride. Here, oops, I hit the wrong. Oops. Did it again. I hit the mute button like twice. For all you YouTube AI people or YouTube people that work for YouTube and watch these videos, this is all raw footage. I have never edited anything on any of my videos, so go ahead and give me for copyrights, go ahead and give me for special showings, whatever like that, and you just do your job and I'll do my job. I never will edit anything on my channel, and I really actually couldn't really edit anything because I'm not really mechanical inclined for all that editing stuff. But if I go like this, then I guess that's editing to me, but I'm not going to do that even on my channel, seriously. So whatever you guys see is actually what is happening right now. So I hope you all enjoy what's going on, and let's go ahead and get some people coming in the room and start chatting up about anything you guys like to. Smack me a thumbs up about whatever. Flopping an arrow and sharing to your friends and ringing that bell to get that notification every time I post a video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because guess what? We are at a good 322. We had 323 at one time, and I don't know what happened to I guess like one watcher. I guess maybe he got bored, whatever. But I like to take it back up to another good 100, even. You know, it'd be great. Even that area of just getting 100 more subscribers would be awesome. And doing another 100 after that, and another 100 after that. Let's get that 1,000 subscribers going on, guys. If you are a regular person, make sure you take out your phone, hit that little arrow right there on the bottom, so you see, and flop it to your friends and see what happens from there, man. I mean, I'm definitely down if I get like 1,000 people in subscribing area, and the amount of watch time, I definitely appreciate you guys doing that situation for me and helping me out. You guys have already been doing that, but I would like to see more of it, you know. So we are getting ahead over here to this area right here. Whoa, what happened over here, dude? Okay. We have got a truck blocked off to where you can't get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers. And they're circling on it, man. I don't know if anybody's in that truck or what's happening, dude. They're definitely checking out the area, bro. Okay, let's go across Harbor, dude. Oh, someone. Oh, dude, he definitely smacked into that, bro. He just had an accident, dude. That's a guy really had an accident, bro. They came in there, smacked into that pool right there, and Oh, they are checking him for drinking and driving, homie. Can you follow the light with your eyes? Please, sir. Oh, it smells like mota. Oh, man, they are checking him for drinking and driving and probably buzz while driving. Oh, boy. Can you come over here and walk a straight line, please? Now, follow my finger. I have never been through the course, but I have heard of people actually doing it. To me, this sounds like tremendously stupid. Like, if you can't pass it and you can't drive home and you already know you're already wrecked, and you're just like, duh, yeah, I only had a couple beers, man. I mean, dude, you crashed into something and you're saying you have a couple beers? Come on. What is the highlight of that? Seriously, I had a couple beers. Okay, yeah, I smoked one joint. Then you're smacked into a big giant like railing area of whatever it is. And your car's all dented up, and you're saying, oh, you only had one joint, and you only had maybe 2 beers or 3 beers. I don't think so, dude. What's the use of even going that far to say you had not enough to claim that you're high, or that you're drunk, or that you're driving buzz? How do you get that situation, dude? I'm just like still kind of wondering that, because like back in the days when I drove my scooter, I know for a fact if I was going to go to a bar, I would just have one beer and I'm out. Seriously. Back in the days when I had my regular, like, little Vespa, man, if I was just going to have one beer and go home, that's all I was doing. I was not having more. I was not going to drive drunk, dude, because I didn't want to get pulled over. For number one. For number two, I didn't want to get my bike taken away from me. So that was this the thing. And the only way I got my bike taken away from me is because I couldn't keep the tags up on it, you know. But that is the stupidest thing ever. I figure if you are going to be drinking out there, and you know what you're drinking, and you know that you had a lot of beer, and you know that you had a lot of liquor, and you know that you smoked maybe a lot of bud, and then you're gonna get, and if you smack into something, just tell the officer straight out, yeah, I'm too freaking high to drive, and I tried to do my best, and I smacked into that pool. I'm pretty sure the officer will be like, okay. I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure. If the officer was not like okay with it, then why would he even like, you know, just be pulling you over to try to give you a sobriety test? Because like you would say, yes, I know I am drunk. Don't give me this sobriety test. Or yes, I know I am high. You don't have to give me a sobriety test. I know I smacked into that tree. I know I smacked into that. Can you imagine that situation? Actually, if you told a cop that, what would his appearance be, and what would his decisions be, and would he still give you a sobriety test, dude? I wonder if you actually said that stuff to him, you know, or I said that stuff to him if I was drunk, or anybody actually just said that stuff to him when they knew that they were drunk or high. Anybody out there? I mean, if they knew it and they did it, and they told the cop, yeah, I was high, I was drunk, I admit it, I'm done, you know, my car's done, whatever, they give me a DUI. If that was the case, when you got pulled over and you said that to the cop or the officer, whatever you want to call him, man, I think right there he'd just be done. I don't think they would actually even want to test you. I don't think they even want to, do anything to you. That would be the funniest part ever. Like, they wouldn't want to go any further. But anyways, here we are. We're cruising on the Adams. So we're going to hit that big old giant hill drop right here and do that big old giant hill bomb. And you guys know the drill. See how fast we're going? Guess the speed limit. If you don't know the drill, that is the drill right there. Seriously, any hill we go down now, you have to guess the speed limit. If you don't guess the speed limit, then I tell you at the end. So right now, we're barely going, not even a good 10 miles per hour, but we're going to kick it and stop right here. Boom. Now, you guys guess how fast we are going. What's the top speed down this hill at the very end of this hill? What was the top speed that we caught? You guys go ahead and just guess on the screen. Put down what you think the top speed is, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. It's just all for fun. No competition. Ooh, wow. That's crazy. All right. We are kicking some butt down this hill. Whoa, yeah. Okay. Okay. Whoa. All right. I see that. You guys have any idea? If you guys don't have any idea at all, and we're down at the end of the hill, I'm going to tell you right now. Come on. Guess something, dude. You guys have not guessed nothing? Okay. We had almost 20, 30 miles per hour on that hill. Almost 23. Almost 23. We were at 22.7. And then 22.9 was actually the highest. Woo-wee. Man. 22.9 miles per hour down that hill. That is crazy. And we only started at 10. So, I mean, that's like got to be the best hill to hit for a nice, good hill bomb. That's got to be the best hill, man, all the way around. I have hit bigger hills, and, man, it's been a while since I actually hit this one hill over here. And we'll have to do that one of these days again, that one big, giant hill. I know we have to climb up a big, giant hill to get to it. And then they have a big, giant hill towards the end of it, too. It's not, I don't think that is Golden West. What street was that? A long time ago, I think I did it. I think it was Brookers. I can't be for sure on that. I think it was Brookers, or maybe it could have been, oh boy. It could have been Golden West. It could have been. Or it could have been Newland for all I know. I know there's like a park right next to it. I have to check it again on the map and see where it was and what street it was. I know there's like a park right next to the hill. And heading up that hill is pretty good steep. And then coming down is really super steep. I have no clue Remembrance Foothill was, but I think it could have been Newland. I'm not sure exactly. Or it could have been the area let's see here. Well, because we're gonna pass Bouchard, and then after passing Bouchard, I would have to swing over to Newland, or we can pass Newland too. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what hill it is, but I will definitely find out if it's Newland or Golden West. I think it's either one of those. I'm not sure exactly. It's a big giant hill. I can't remember exactly if it was Golden West or Newland, but it has a big giant park by it. It's pretty spooky going down it, and then it gets really spooky towards the park area because there's no lights at all. I can't really remember where it's at, but I will definitely look it up one day and see if we can take that way again. We are heading down to Adams right now. We're off our Adams and Brookers. We sort of kind of running a red light right there, but not too much. We're just like in the middle of it before turn on red. I am so glad to actually be back out on the bike, because I'll tell you what, man, those days of taking the bus practically almost killed my money that I had saved up. Seriously, almost just killed my money that I had saved up. And I was lucky actually 2 days to actually out of the days I took off from streaming, 2 days I actually did get a ride, and it wasn't even raining that hard. I figured to myself, if it ain't raining that hard, maybe I might take the bike, maybe I might not take the bike. And I don't want to really chance it, even like in a 20% chance of rain. So to let you guys know, if it says 20% chance of rain out here, I'm not hopping on my bike. I will hop on the bus and then find a way to take and get back. Maybe like Uber, or I don't know, text a friend or something like that. But I got lucky because actually 2 of my friends have told me straight out, now if you need a ride, let me know. And the first ride I got back one day was from a friend of mine that I've known for a couple of years, and he pretty much just comes to the property and just fixes up things and stuff like that here and there. And he just came over and he's like, hey, I'll give you a ride home. After I told him I was going to take the bus, he's like, no, I'll just give you a ride, dude. Hop in. So he gave me a ride. And then number 1 fan, Julio, popped up on my text message and said, hey, you still need a ride later on? I was like, that would be awesome, dude. And he was like, definitely, okay. And I was like, okay, see you around 11, And boom, he was there, I was there, and definitely gave me a ride home. I appreciate you guys doing that for me and helping me out with ends meet of money-wise. It's just not really giving a care about helping a person out. That's one thing that we should be all thankful for when Thanksgiving comes up, is your actual great friend or friends that are right next to you and will do almost anything, to at least help you out with something, or practically anything, and that's a good friend right there, man. If he's texting you up without you even have to ask him about whatever it is, and he knows that you're having trouble, man, that shows you right there that that's a good friend, and that was a sign by God, bro. And that's one good thing you got to look forward to. When you have a sign by God saying, yes, here's a text from somebody, or yes, this is going to happen, and it does happen, it is a sign from God, seriously. And if you have a friend that's like that, helping you out side by side, he's there for you all the time, boom. Me, I don't think I have that many actual like friends I can count on my hands anymore. I used to have like a whole bunch, I think, back in the days, but they just became to where they were straight out like a friend for a couple years, and all of a sudden, boom, we're acquaintances, dude, because of something, And that was back in my days when I was drunk, getting high, whatever like that, boom. I would have a best friend for a while, and all of a sudden something would go wrong, or that one person would get all super mad because I'm hanging out with so-and-so and not hanging out with him. Well, dude, you could have told me, that we all should hang out. Okay, cool. That would have been awesome, But some people I just think that they are stuck on that you're going to come over to their house and you're going to hang out with them no matter what, every single day. I mean, that's how it was when I was high, dude. I was drunk sometimes too, and I would just straight out, back in those days when I used to do all that stuff, just go to one person's house and hang out with him all the time. But after a while, man, it just got to where I want to hang out with more people, dude. Instead of hang out with one person, I want to just, hang out with like a group and have a party. And there was chances I'd run into that, and I couldn't be able to bite another person because I don't know that dude. I'll bring him on my house, dude. That was a section back then. But nowadays, I guess it's probably the same way, or maybe I don't know, because like I don't hang out with those people no more. And nowadays I just hang out with like whoever I pretty much know at work and pretty much know from, you know, my church or some old friend from back in the days, you know, that still stuck around and kept in touch with me and still said, hey, what's up? You know, I don't have very many friends like that anymore that I used to have, like, because they all just became acquaintances. But so nowadays I do have a good amount of like 2 handfuls I can count on, which is the awesome thing, you know. So it's, I can count on at least, I know at least good 2 handfuls. But anyways, we're out here on Adams and gonna be coming up on Beach Boulevard really soon, actually. So that's really cool. Really nice, smooth ride all the way down here. I don't see very many of you guys coming into the room. Yes, guys, come on, be excited, man. It was raining for like a few days, and now it's going to be not raining tonight and tomorrow, and then it's supposed to start raining on Thursday. Okay, so we're going to get 2 good rides out of this, man. I figure 4 good rides if you count the good night rides, you know. So 4 more good rides before Thursday, and I believe Friday's going to rain too. So Thursday and Friday, man, we're not going to be streaming at all, bro. Thursday and Friday. So whatever we see tonight, man, is definitely what's going to be good, what's going to be happening. I'm looking forward to the new year to do some new stuff and get some new things going on with the channel. I do have planned out some new rides, and I don't know exactly what days I'm going to be doing them, but I did plan out a lot of new rides for this year too, and I did do a lot of them, which was cool, like the Bristol and then like the beach a couple times, and then the run down to Knott's Berry Farm and around. And I know I was one day gonna do like the Disneyland area and some of the most dangerous streets. We did like maybe 2 of the most dangerous streets, and that's when we went down to the area of Knott's Berry Farm. So now right now we're on Beach Boulevard and just gonna head up here all the way to Bosa and then take Bosa down to Chestnut. This has been the fastest way for me to take to Costa Mesa and take out also back. So I'm pretty much going to be doing this all the time from now on because it is just like the fastest way. Every day changes, guys. So don't ever say that you're bored of the channel. Seriously. You say that you're bored of the channel. Okay, I guess you're like that one that is bored of the channel. Because I try to think of things to talk about. I try to think of things to do. I try to think of all sorts of things and all sorts of places to go and sort of all sorts of ways I try to go. It's like this whole year, you know, we took a whole bunch of different streets, man, all the way around. And now I just got to decide on one, 2 streets, whatever. All right, here we are by the Pet Cemetery and Yorktown Street, Beach Boulevard. If you were not in on the first part of the live, you missed out, man. Seriously, there was like 5 cop cars, and a guy got pulled over for either like drinking or driving or being high and driving. I think it was like being high and driving because he could smell the marijuana from like across the street, bro. Smell the weed. Whoa. Okay. When you know you can smell it that big, it's got to be some good stuff, man. If it doesn't stink. And it didn't stink, man. It smelled like natural, like weed, man. Seriously. So he must have had some hold of some good stuff, man. But you know, it could have been. It could have been puffer too, and that's like the newest thing out here. Everyone's getting hold of puffer, and a lot of people are still doing the cannabis and drinking. But once they get the puffer mixed into it, that's the end of it. End of the road right there. That's the end of the line. Seriously. If you guys don't know what puffer is, how can I explain it? Okay, it's a balloon and this big old giant tank, nitrogen oxide of different flavors, and basically they put inside the balloon and puff it like you would do when you're doing the helium for a balloon. But it's like the newest thing out here for people to go ahead and get high. Actually, they think it's legal, but it's not, because only like certain places will sell it, and then once they see it, they're like, "Oh, cool, let's get that, man." And they get it, and they're out there puffing it. So I don't know if you ever seen any of those cans laying around, but I have seen quite a few of them here and there. Puffer cans are no joke, bro. No joke, seriously. All right, so we are out here on Beach Boulevard, and we soon will be coming up upon a good street up here pretty soon. I just gotta be super careful coming right here in this area of the CVS, because they used to have this thing that was popped out of the road for a couple of days, and I think I pretty much called them and gave them a really good complaint. Got that fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. Anytime I see something broken on the road, that's it. I'm calling you guys and I'm telling you guys straight out, you know what? This is broken. Anybody can get hurt. Handicap, whatever. KD. So he is slowing down for me. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why he looked at me. The officer looked over at me when he saw me on the e-bike. I think it was because the kids were on a different e-bikes over there, doing something different. No, that's for the kids for you, man. They're gonna get their bikes taken away, man, if they get pulled over. Possibly. All right, so here we are, Main and Ellis and Beach Boulevard. Let's see how things are going down here. Oh, there we were playing the card game right here. Surprised that thing was open. It's usually not open a lot of times. Coming down here just late and actually being that card place being open, and they're playing that game. Paper Heroes, whatever it's called. I don't even know what is that one. I would definitely have to check that out, man. That Warhammer was pretty cool. But when I found out they had a video game of it, I was done. I was like, okay, I'm not going to play the role game. I'll go home and play the video game. It's a lot better, probably. Role-playing games, I mean, like D&D and all that. I tried it one time, and then I just said, forget it. I don't even like it no more. All right, so here we are. I'm going to be cruising down this little street right here because there's no sidewalk over here. And then we're going to be headed by the, what is that, cross? No, wait. In and Out and Marine Essentials. Sometimes they're open too. In and Out stays open almost 24/7, man. Seriously, over here. It's probably about the only In and Out that I know that stays open 24/7. A lot of other ones, I don't think they do. This one does. It's open 24/7 right here. Hold up, I'll get right here and then I'll check what you're saying. Whoever came in, got a comment, whatever. We'll check it up right here, see what's up. I'll check right up here at the light and see what you guys are saying. If we get a light right here. But I'm gonna stop anyways to see what you are saying. All right, so we got a light right here. And let me check out what you're saying. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am actually fine. I don't do no drugs at all. I'm sober as all can be all the time. If that's the case that you're asking about, a scale of 1 to 10, you know, I don't do anything but maybe drink coffee and energy drinks. That's about it. I basically might have a beer once in a while, if that's what you're asking about. If you're asking about other people out here in the area that I run into, and basically being on that subject, there could be a lot of them I run into. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would not know how many I actually could run into in one day. So for me, I'm really good, concentrated, and I don't go the other way of being high or anything like that before. You know, like back in the days, maybe yes, I would be pretty much high every day and pretty much not drunk every day, but like high every day. I'm serious. But not anymore. I have not touched that stuff since the age of 23 was my relapse. And that was the last time I said, nope, that was it. At the age of 23 was my relapse. And that was for a good year and a half. And so actually 23 was the last time, you know, and it almost lasted like a whole year and a half. So like, I can say at 24, and that was it. So between 23 and 24 was my last time I ever smoked anything. If that's what your question is about, I mean, I really can't understand what you're saying about that last part of it. But otherwise, I'm cool, man. Seriously. I'm chill. I don't have any record. I don't have anything bad on me. I don't have any records, any kind of crime thing or rape or something like that at all. I am actually all the way around clean as can be. My records are fine. I have nothing on me, dude. Criminal wise, nope. No criminal activity in me, man. No more criminal activity in me at all. No more crime cases at all or anything like that. Never actually even had a crime case against me. The only thing I ever had against me is and went to jail for his unpaid tickets, man. And the cop was completely stupid, dude. He gives me 5 tickets in a row for riding the bike on the wrong side of the road. I mean, who does that, really? I had to explain to the judge, Your Honor, there's millions of people out there right now riding their bikes on the wrong side of the road. Her answer was, they just haven't been caught yet. Okay, well, you got a lot of catching to start doing, lady. And then when I told her about the part where some guy did not speak English and did not know what the other cop was saying and did not give him a ticket for riding the bike on the wrong side of the road, my case was closed right there and then. So the honor was like, you're going home. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. I got out of there quick, bro. And especially too, also when I told the honor, you know what, you guys put me in here with people that are criminals, and I have nothing on me except for unpaid tickets. Come on, be serious. They're not even a felony. So that part, that part. Anyways, here we are off of Beach Yard, and I believe that was Warner right there. Yeah, Beach and Warner. All right. Buffalo burger. Get a buffalo burger at McDonald's nowadays, huh? I have never heard of that until just now. Definitely might have to check that out, buffalo burger. Bong 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 dong dong dong. Here we are, Cherry Drive. Bong bong bong. Oh. Whoa, dude, did it go all the way down that quick?